Hi, thanks for joining me for this deep dive into Warrior II, or Virabhadrasana II. This is a really strong pose and it's used a lot in various yoga flows. But again, there is a lot that goes into this and a lot to think about. And a lot of people have opinions of exactly what it should look like and how it should be. So I'm here to challenge those a little bit and help you find a Warrior II that suits your body for a given day. So I'm going to start here focusing on the feet and then working up the body. So I'll start in a standing position and step my front foot forward, toes dialing forward. And my back toes, I'm going to step back and actually pivot my foot out so my toes are dialing off the mat. How far off the mat or in which direction is totally up to you. I know some people like to have it out at 90 degrees. Other people like to have them maybe a bit turned in. So find something that suits your body. There's no specific right or wrong here. And so then what we're going to do in this position, we're going to push down into the three corners of the feet. So the ball just beneath your toe, like just near your toe, your big toe. Just the little ball that you have on the outside, so near your little toe, then your heel. You're pushing down into all those four parts, even distribution, keeping really active in that front leg. And then with your back leg, again, you've got your foot and you're lifting your arch up, activating the inside of your leg and pushing in to the back side of that foot. And then we're going to lean forwards. Here we're going to have a look at two things I think are really important, which is your knee alignment and also where your feet are in relation to each other. So I'm going to face this way so you could see more clearly. So if I've got my foot forward and back, you might have heard of something called heel to arch alignment, heel to heel alignment. And this is where people think that your front heel should be in line with your back arch or your back heel. But this is actually almost like a tightrope. It really can be quite unstable for people. So I'm here to encourage you to actually take a step out. If you're finding balance is difficult or you're not able to concentrate on everything you want to in the pose, give yourself a bit of space. Be more on train tracks, rather than a tightrope. There's nothing wrong with that. The second thing I want to talk about is this front foot. So this front foot dialing forward, and we want that foot to be in line with the hip. We also want the knee to be in the line. It's quite common that your knee will fall inwards. That's just about activating this top outside part of your lower body. So your glutes, your abductors, your quads, we want to use those to pull your knee in line with the center of your foot. Hopefully you can see that difference. Often yoga teachers will say, have a look down, see if you can see your big toe. This is what they mean. They mean, actually, is your knee tracking in the middle of your foot rather than dipping in, where here I can't see my big toe. Just things to think about. And it's not that one is wrong, one's going to damage you. It's nothing like that. It's just about activating the muscles that this pose was designed to work. So we've got our feet roughly in position. This might change a little bit. And we're going to lean forward. We've got our knee roughly stacked over our ankle, but it doesn't have to be directly stacked. Key is just to bend forward as much as suits you on that day. And then we're going to open our hips. So what do I mean by that? We're going to turn our hips to the side. This isn't going to be the case for everyone. Some people, I'm not one of those people, might be open all the way parallel with the long side of the mat, facing directly forwards. But that isn't the case for everyone. All our hips are different. So I like to start roughly facing forward and open out as far as I can go. But I think of my chest directing me, not my hips. So I think of my chest bone here and move that in the direction that I'm thinking of. And then my hips will follow as best they can. And that's okay. This might change with time or on every given day, but it's really about the intention. So I'm moving here. My knee is quite far forward. As I bend, I'm pushing into the back edge of my back foot. And I might be here. This might be my warrior today. And that's okay. I can feel my muscles working already. And if they're not, you might widen your stance a little bit, get a little bit lower. That's totally okay as well. And then for the upper body, we're thinking about extending the crown of our head up to the sky. We want our head directly above our shoulders, which are directly above our hips. And we want that length, encouraging natural breathing. Our belly is going to move. A lot of people will say, engage your core, suck your belly in. But actually that disrupts your natural breathing. We want to really train our body to be able to be sturdy, strong and stable whilst we're still breathing, because it's that breath that fuels us. That's what gives us the oxygen to be able to do these things. So I'm leaning forward, I'm breathing, don't have a super flat stomach, but that's okay. That's part of what our body is designed to be like. And then I'm going to focus on my arms. I'm going to relax my shoulders down and bring my arms up. So I'm not hunching here, holding that tension. I'm dropping the shoulders and I'm getting my hands roughly in line with them. Quite common that your back arm maybe drops down. It's okay. Doesn't matter if that happens. Just have a little peek and remind yourself, come back up. This is quite hard. You can feel it down your back. And then we're going to make this active. Our arms aren't just hanging here, sort of pushing out or sending out beams of light from the tips of our fingers out to either side. Really trying to make sure that if we had a piece of tape on the back of our shoulders, we're making sure it's super flat. So we don't want the wrinkles. If we're relaxing in, we're really pushing out. And then traditionally, you would look forward over your front fingers. But if that doesn't work for you, don't do it. You can keep looking to the side, that's not a problem. So your warrior might look like this. If your arms are tired or you want to concentrate on your lower body, this might be what your warrior 2 looks like today. It also might look like this or this. But I really encourage you to find the different variations, experiment with the different variations so you can find the one that suits your body. And that might be different in every class, every day. Just depends on how tired you are and what your body needs. But let me know how it goes.